Welcome to The Cause, your go-to source for nonprofit fundraising and marketing tips. Now, if you're a nonprofit founder or thinking about starting a nonprofit organization, you're in the right place because we understand that as a nonprofit founder, you're driven by a passion to make a positive impact in the world. So in this video, we're sharing 3 critical questions that every nonprofit founder should ask to ensure that their organization is on the right track to making a real difference. So whether you're just starting out or have been running your nonprofit for a while, these questions will help you stay focused and motivated on your mission. So let's get to it. So question 1, what is the problem you're trying to solve? Who are you helping? The problem you're trying to solve is the foundation of your mission and the reason for your existence. By identifying and understanding the problem you are trying to solve, nonprofits can create effective solutions and strategies to address it. You will need a deep understanding of not only the problem, but also the statistics around it and the impact that solving the problem will make to help you build support and create a stronger community around the cause. Now, understanding the target populations, their needs, their stories is also essential for creating effective solutions and communicating it to the world. Now, there's several ways that nonprofits can get a clearer idea of the problem they're trying to solve. Conducting thorough research on the issue you are trying to address. So this can involve reading reports and studies, attending conferences and events, and talking to experts in the field. This research will help you understand the scope and complexity of the issue, as well as the factors that contribute to it. You can conduct a needs assessment with the communities or populations you are trying to serve. So this can involve surveys, focus groups, and interviews to gather information about their needs, challenges, and perspectives. This will help you develop solutions tailored to the specific needs and priorities of the people you serve. You can work with other organizations and stakeholders that are working on similar issues. Collaboration can help you gain a broader perspective of the problem and potential solutions and avoid duplicating efforts. Speaking of collaboration, here's a bonus question you should ask. Who else is working on the problem? It's vital to research and understand organizations that are working on similar issues or providing similar solutions. Donors don't like duplications of services. Question 2 is, what resources do you need? Now, I was inspired to create this video by an amazing woman that I know who started a nonprofit organization a couple of years ago. She's been running the organization mostly on her own since the beginning, and I can see how burnt out she is becoming. And her situation highlights the importance of having a solid team in place to support the nonprofit's growth and success. Starting a nonprofit requires resources, including funding, human resources, and infrastructure. By identifying the resources needed to support the nonprofit operations and programs, nonprofit founders can better plan for long-term sustainability and growth of their organization. So here's some tips for nonprofit founders to plan for resources they need to grow. Develop a strategic plan. A strategic plan outlines the organization's missions, goals, and strategies for achieving them. It also includes a financial plan identifying the resources needed to implement the strategies. Creating a strategic plan can help nonprofits stay focused on its missions and goals and ensure that resources are allocated effectively. Create a fundraising plan. Now, a fundraising plan is built upon the strategic plan and outlines the nonprofit's goals and strategies for raising funds. Nonprofits should not rely on a single funding source. Diversifying funding sources can provide sustainability and stability and reduce the risk of financial challenges if one funding source is reduced or eliminated. Nonprofits can explore grants, donations, fundraising events, corporate sponsorship, and other sources of revenue. Building relationships with donors and supporters. Now, building relationships with donors and supporters can lead to long-term support in the nonprofit, and this can involve regular communication, appreciation, engagement with donors through newsletters, events, and social media. Now, here's a tip. Your fund development plan should include a cultivation and stewardship plan. Question 3 is, how will you communicate your mission with the world? I always suggest developing a communications plan that is built upon the fund development plan, which is built upon the strategic plan. And it is so much more than just creating a website, social media accounts, email and newsletters, or events. Now, one more quick question to ask yourself. So technically, I guess this is 4 or maybe 5, but how will you measure your success? Defining measurable goals is important for monitoring progress and demonstrating impact to donors, stakeholders, and the community. This question helps founders to create a system for tracking progress and evaluating the effectiveness of your programs. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing to our channel or following us on social media, because we do put out a lot of free content for nonprofits. So thank you so much, and see you next week.